This is the Feyachi V30 and M37 red dot and magnifier combo.
First of all, here's what you're going to get in the box. You're going to get 2 cleaning cloths. You're going to get the user manual for both the red dot and the magnifier. It comes with the folding mount for the magnifier and the riser for the red dot. You get the caps for the red dot, hardware, and a battery. It does come with the Torx Allen key and the sight adjustment tool for the magnifier. Certified for up to 300 Gs of recoil or impact, this combo is extremely durable and ultra lightweight due to its aluminum housing, and the red dot itself comes with 1x magnification and a 2MOA dot. It does have a shake awake function and will shut off if left on after 1 hour, and the system will co-witness with your iron sights. It does come with these caps to keep dust and scratches off your lenses of your red dot. And with its auto on-off function, you're going to get thousands of hours of battery life with this. And they really make it easy. You can just use your fingers to get the battery out of there, or you can use a coin whenever you need to switch out the battery. To change the low profile mount for the riser, all you have to do is remove these 4 screws with the provided key or a Torx bit, and then you can use it as intended for a combo, red dot and magnifier. You might want to put on a little bit of Loctite just to keep everything nice and secure and so it doesn't move anywhere. I always tend to do this if there's any screws or any recoil in any firearm, just to make sure everything's solid and where it should be and maintains its integrity. Another thing you're going to want to look at when you're putting this together is when you're installing this, make sure that you install in a crisscross pattern. You always want to do this to make sure that your optics are being installed evenly. In addition, to not strip out those screws or over tight or under tighten the screws on your optic, you might want to invest in a torque tool, and in this case a torque screwdriver, and torque this down anywhere between 15 and 20 inch-pounds. This comes with an anti-reflection device or mesh, and it also provides a clean and bright, unobscured point of view with those multi-coated lenses. Another thing that I really appreciate with this red dot is it has these built-in windage and elevation adjustment caps. It's got this notch on the end of these caps that you can unscrew and then use them to adjust your windage and elevation on the fly. It does provide those tactile and audible clicks, so there's no guesswork, and those caps keep your settings safe, so you don't have to readjust if you bump something. And this anti-reflection device is removable, but you can always keep it on there if you'd like. This does have 10 brightness intensity settings, and they make it very simple and easy. There's an up switch and a down switch, and you can turn this dot up by 10 for levels of intensity, and then also reduce the intensity by 10 by just pressing these buttons. It does have an on-off switch. You can manually turn this on or off, and if you leave it on again, it will automatically shut off after an hour. And then if it does sense any movement at all, it will turn back on. Alright, so moving on to the magnifier. This crystal clear multi-coated optic magnifier is lightweight and has a tough hard coat anodized machine aluminum housing. This one does come with the flip to side mount and offers that 1.5 to 5 times magnification. You can also adjust the focus and the clarity after magnification with this ocular lens. You're going to get a really good field of view from this, and it does have 2 recessed screws that you can use for centering your elevation and your windage to align the magnification picture with the red dot. Now I'll show a final clip at the end where I did settle on where I wanted the magnifier and the red dot to be, but for demonstration purposes I'll show you how easy this is to install it to your rail and some of the things you want to look for when installing this. Mainly you want to make sure everything's aligned properly. And so you want to put everything on kind of loose at first, just to make sure that everything fits right. And when you tighten this down, you're going to want to tighten the red dot down first. That one's easy enough. It's got a riser. You torque it down to 15 or 20 inch-pounds. The next thing you do after you got the red dot secured, make sure that that point of reference, that white dot, is at the top, that you can actually see where you're magnifying and how much magnification you're giving. You also want to remove that dust cover. You're not going to need that in the way. Once you've got everything in proper alignment, what you want to do is make sure that you torque down this ring in a crisscross pattern. And you're going to want to be, again, at about 20 inch-pounds. And I'm using the T15 bit, and that's the one that fits both the red dot and the magnifier. And there you have it. Installation is pretty straightforward, and the next thing you want to do is look through your newly installed sight and magnifier, and again, you can use those recessed screws and the tool to get that magnifier centered in order to look through, see your dot, and acquire your target.